Most people get this wrong when they try to start a company in Burkina Faso. They think it is just about filling forms and paying a fee. But here's the truth no one tells you. The real challenge is not registration itself. It is understanding the exact sequence of legal steps and documents required so your business is not rejected or delayed. And if you are planning to start a business in Burkina Faso in 2026, you need a clear, updated, step-by-step system. Not guesswork. Not outdated advice from random blogs. Because here's the problem. In many African countries, business registration follows structured OHADA rules, but the process still requires precision. If you miss one detail, your application can bounce back and cost you time and money. Now stay with me, because in the next few minutes I'm going to break down exactly how to legally start a company in Burkina Faso, step by step, in a way that even a complete beginner can follow. And by the end you will understand the full system from name reservation to tax registration and operational setup. Let's start from the foundation. Before anything else, you need to understand the business environment in Burkina Faso. The country follows OHADA business law, which means company structures are standardized across several West African nations. This is good news because it makes the process more predictable. Now, most entrepreneurs choose between two main structures: a sole proprietorship or a limited liability company, commonly known as SARL-D. And here's where most beginners make their first mistake. They choose based on simplicity instead of long-term goals. If you are testing a small idea or working alone, a sole proprietorship may be enough. But if you plan to scale, hire employees, or work with partners, SARL is the safer and more professional structure. For example, if Alex wants to start a small digital marketing service, he could begin as a sole operator. But if he wants to build an agency and work with clients long-term, SARL is the better choice. Now let's move to the first real step. Step 1 is choosing and reserving your company name. This sounds simple, but it is actually one of the most important steps in the entire process. In Burkina Faso, your business name must be unique and approved through the official Business Formalities Center. This is often handled through a centralized system that connects commercial registry, tax authorities, and social security services. Now here's where it gets interesting. Many people rush this step and submit only one name. Then, when it gets rejected, they lose time and restart the process. The smarter strategy is simple. Always prepare at least 2 or 3 alternative names before you apply. For example, if Jake wants to start a logistics company, he might propose Sahel Cargo Express, but also keep backups like Ouaga Freight Solutions or Golden Route Logistics. This small preparation step can save days or even weeks. Once your name is accepted, you move to step 2, which is preparing your legal documents. Now this is where many beginners feel overwhelmed, but it is simpler than it looks when broken down. To register a company in Burkina Faso, you typically need identification documents, proof of address, and company statutes. The statutes are the legal document that defines how your company operates. But here's the problem. Many people download random templates online and submit them without adapting them to OHADA requirements. That leads to delays or rejection. So the correct approach is to use a properly structured OHADA-compliant document, ideally reviewed or generated using a local legal format. If your company has multiple founders, this step becomes even more important because the statutes define ownership percentages, decision-making rules, and responsibilities. Now let's move to step 3, which is submission through the One-Stop Business Formalities Center. In Burkina Faso, business registration is centralized to simplify the process. This means you do not need to visit multiple government offices separately. You submit your documents at the One-Stop Center, and they coordinate with the commercial registry, tax authority, and social security system. Now here's where most people fail. They assume submission equals approval. But submission is just the beginning. Your documents are reviewed, verified, and sometimes corrected before final approval. So accuracy is critical. Now, let's talk about timing. If everything is correctly prepared, registration can be relatively fast compared to older systems. But if there are missing documents or inconsistencies, the process can slow down significantly. And this is why preparation is everything. Now once your documents are submitted and accepted, your company moves into official registration with the commercial registry. This is a key moment. Because this is when your business becomes legally recognized as an entity. You receive a unique business identification number, which is used for contracts, banking, and taxation. But here's something many new entrepreneurs don't realize. At this stage, your company exists legally, but it is not yet fully operational until you complete tax registration and other formal steps. So let's move to the next step. Step 4 is tax registration. This is one of the most important stages in the entire process. Your company must be registered with the tax authority to obtain a tax identification number. This number is essential for issuing invoices, paying taxes, and operating legally in the formal economy. Now here's where it gets interesting. Many small business owners delay tax registration, thinking they only need it when they start making money. But, in Burkina Faso's system, tax registration is part of the company formation process itself. So it should be done immediately after or during registration. Once you have your tax number, your business becomes fully recognized in both legal and fiscal systems. Now let's move to banking. Because this is where your company becomes functional in real business terms. To operate professionally, you need a corporate bank account. This account must be under your company name, not your personal name. For example, if John starts a construction company, he should never mix personal income with business income. That creates legal, accounting, and tax complications later. To open a business account, banks will usually request your registration certificate, tax identification number, and identity documents of company directors. Now here's the problem many entrepreneurs face. They try to open a bank account too early, before completing full registration. And that leads to rejection or delays. So the correct order is always registration first, then banking. Now let's talk about another important layer that many guides ignore. Sector-specific licensing. Not all businesses require special licenses, but certain industries do. If you are in import-export, food processing, transport, construction, healthcare, or financial services, you may need additional approvals from relevant ministries or regulatory bodies. This is where many entrepreneurs get confused because they assume company registration is enough. But here's the truth. General registration gives you legal identity. Sector licenses give you permission to operate in specific industries. So if Alex is starting a food distribution business in Ouagadougou, he may need health and safety clearance in addition to standard registration. Now let's talk about costs in a practical way. The cost of starting a company in Burkina Faso depends on structure, documentation, and whether you use professional assistance. A simple sole proprietorship is generally cheaper. A SARL involves more documentation, and therefore higher administrative costs. But here's the key insight. The real cost is not just fees. It is efficiency. Because mistakes, delays, and resubmissions cost more than proper preparation from the start. Now let's move to timelines. If everything is well prepared, the process can be completed relatively efficiently through the centralized system. But incomplete documents or errors can extend the timeline significantly. And this is where most people lose momentum. So the strategy is simple. Prepare everything before submission. Do not rush. Now let's move to a step that most beginners ignore completely. Post-registration compliance. Because registering your company is not the end. It is the beginning of legal responsibility. You must maintain tax filings, update company records if changes occur, and comply with reporting obligations depending on your business structure. Now here's where it gets interesting. Many entrepreneurs focus only on starting, not maintaining. And that becomes a problem later when they want to expand, apply for loans, or bring in investors. So think long-term, from day one. Now let's bring everything together. Starting a company in Burkina Faso follows a clear system. You choose your structure, reserve your business name, prepare legal documents, submit through the one-stop center, obtain your registration certificate, register for taxes, open a corporate bank account, and complete any sector-specific licensing. That is the full process. And if you follow it, step by step, you avoid the most common delays and mistakes that slow down new entrepreneurs. Now, here is the final insight. Success in business registration is not about speed. It is about accuracy and preparation. If you get those two things right, the process becomes smooth and predictable. So take your time, prepare properly, and follow the system in order. To summarize, starting a company in Burkina Faso in 2026 is a structured but manageable process if you understand the sequence. Choose your legal structure, reserve your name, prepare compliant documents, register through the official center, obtain tax identification, open your business bank account, and secure any industry licenses required. Once that is done, you are fully operational and ready to grow your business legally and professionally. If you found this guide helpful, make sure to like the video, leave a comment with the next country you want explained, and subscribe for more complete business setup breakdowns like this.